we're making this big guy a 107, right?
106.
106, getting it fabbed up for the quad cab, so should be fun. Looks like that's a good time right now.
We need to hire a new fabricator.
Should we get Tim to come do it for you?
Tim's washed up. He don't do nothing no more.
Someday we'll maybe be kind of that cool and can just become washed up and
I know.
live on the things we've done in the past. Alright, it's the week of tires. Tires, and more tires. So we tried a number of different things at Virginia that didn't work out so well. Really want to get a Hoosier on this thing. So now that we're at the shop, we have tools, we can do things, and we have welders, and we have saws, and all that good stuff. So we're moving things, and we're going to make some steamrollers work. Pretty confident at this point that we can make them work. So what we have here, this is the old tire. It's labeled a 15-inch tread width, measures what, 14 7/8, just a little under 15. New tires are 17 1/4 strong. So what that is about, according to my calculations, about 15% more contact patch. So that in itself should be a pretty big help. And then the guys at Mensker say that the sidewall structure on this tire is going to work a lot better as well. So hopefully this will be the answer to our 60-foot problems that we've been looking for. I'm over here trying to massage a bunch of things under the truck. For one, we're going to take the wishbone and we're going to flip it end for end. Right now I have this end mounted on the axle and that end on the frame. And what I don't like about that is every time that we adjust rear steer, which rear steer is actually putting the axle in the truck crooked, and yes, currently it's in the truck about 3/8 of an inch crooked because that's what it takes to make it go straight. We could go into that for a ways, but that's just kind of how it works on this truck. So every time that we adjust that, it moves the axle side to side, and that is a royal pain in the butt to adjust this thing. So we're going to redo the mounts for that and make it to where the two heim joints are on the frame side and the single is on the axle side. That way we can adjust rear steer without having to mess with the wishbone and move everything side to side. So that should be a plus. The other thing we have to do right now, this is kind of temporary, but this shock, I moved it to the inside. I'm going to pretty much make a different shock mount to where it's inside. So I needed this extra space in here to clear the tire. We've got it. We've got the one tire stuffed in over here, and right now it looks pretty good. A little bit tough to tell, but I need to get the other tire in and make sure everything gets centered up. So the top of the shocks are getting moved in to make room for that, and then the anti-roll bar is out of it right now. Arms for the anti-roll bar used to be out here outside of the frame, and that was taking up a good bit of space, and wider tires were getting into the anti-roll bar. So I'm going to modify that to where the arms are on the inside. So I have to redo my anti-roll bar mounts down here. Probably going to end up cutting this off and building some kind of other mounts down here. So a little bit of work here to make this all go, but we've got a couple weeks till shide. And you know, if something's working halfway good, why not modify it so that it might work better, or it might take us a while to learn how to use it all. I don't know. Keep trying to make things better, but we don't always. So I don't know. It seems like the smart thing to do. We'll see how it all pans out in the end. The fourth time I'm mounting tires on these rims in about a week and a half's time. Really not too bad. Bead locks are a whole lot easier than a conventional tire. I don't know how much of this I can do one-handed, but you get the idea. I can't do it one-handed, but anyhow, it's just going to push on here. I'll show you here again once I get the thing on and show you kind of how the beads work. So instead of going inside of here like normal, the bead's actually going to sit on the outside of this, and then the other ring is going to sit on top, and it's going to get clamped together between the bead lock ring and this, and you can see it's got the knurling there, so it keeps the tire from spinning on the wheel. There you go, pretty simple. Thing pops right on there. I got the bead lock ring sitting on here, and just gotta zip them all down and torque them and put some air out. Should be good to go.